Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to LCS Playoff VoD Reviews. We've got TL versus FlyQuest. Went to 5. TL ended up winning 3-2 in the end, but this series, frankly, has a lot of fans thinking that things are a bit closer as we dive into finals and get another potential TL versus FlyQuest matchup. I gotta say, my impression of this series was that TL is actually still pretty far ahead of where fans have them. So I thought that FlyQuest, played well. I don't want to take anything away from them, but I really still feel like TL is little bit like head and shoulders above where FlyQuest is at. I'm kind of curious to see if the VoD says that as well when I did dive through this. So that being said, thanks so much for tuning in advance. If you guys enjoyed the content, feel free to drop a like, comment, and or a sub on YouTube and follow me everywhere at CubbyXX, especially Twitch, where I stream these live as I return to streamer mode, and we dive in right now. Goats live. Goats here, Pacemaker. What's up? C9 Kia missed final, but Team Liquid Honda made it, and your Kia MVP drives a Honda. Thoughts? Hotline League is powered by Kia, and I'll be on the stage next Kia as well. Game 1. Smolder, Lilia, Nasus, Rumble, Ziggs, Vern. Nasus being banned on blue. I do think that Nasus is, like, doable, or kind of fits what TL likes to do or wants to do, just given wave clear mids. I'm not too worried about Nasus, though, just because it's not going to be as big of a factor at Worlds. It's getting kind of plugged in the next patch. Okay. That said, Corki, and then, God, guess who gets his fucking Renekton? Renekton Ezreal. Oh, we passed on the Maokai. So it's Maokai Cassante. I do really like this brand ban, second phase. I know that Azir is showing, but I like the brand ban. And then we take Azir. Quads Azir has been really good. I think the Kai'Sa ban, really strong here. MF, I think that FlyQuest has played really well around MF. I'm kind of surprised they took MF away, especially if they wanted to take something like a Mumu. Maybe they're thinking brand. This surprises me a bit. I actually would have banned the Kai'Sa like right off the bat. I think that you 100% get rid of Kai'Sa here, just knowing like so far like what you're showing and also the strengths of TL and Yawn. I feel like they're really good at funneling Kai'Sa. So I actually would have considered giving them MF. I think MF is fake. I think MF's pretty good. You get a lot of pressure early from it, but you do just have to snowball with it. And it would be a decent bridge here for TL. Then we end up with Mummy, Callista, Senna, and then Not. Yeah, I mean, Not's kind of like the only option here. Honestly, I don't think it's terrible for FlyQuest. I think FlyQuest is playable for them. The difficulty for me is like, can they actually reach TL? So I think it's really important that FlyQuest get an early gold lead. They do have a lot of shoving lanes here, as mid and top are going to have the shove. So if they are able to get the shove and utilize the shove, that can sometimes create angles against TL, which I think is going to be important and very necessary actually winning this game. Because if things go later, I actually really like the Corki and just the range that TL can play with. I feel like TL can do a good job of stymieing the front line of FlyQuest. As long as, like, the Amumu wall, the shotgun has to be good. And if not, then I think it's a little bit tough. If they stymie the front line long enough, we can just play long fights with Senna, with Maokai, and lean on some range here. Hold front line. Yeah. Yeah. I think FlyQuest need to get a lead early. That's my read. Don't show quad. Azale, Cubby, Cap. The goats got the game. All right. Junglers are mirrored pathing here. Oh, no. I mean, that Q's fine. I need to go backtrack here. I don't know if Maokai was ever spotted by Blippo, because we don't have a scouting ward down. I feel like if we were able to have a scouting ward down, then Blippo can just play this wave, like, past the wave, right? So he can just proxy this one and then actually base with no TP, which is, like, that's fine for this matchup. But the fact, like, he doesn't know where Maokai's at, I think that's why he ends up playing this way. Because, again, for me, like, if he just eases this wave and pulls it down and then preps everything, he's chilling. Like, he kills that, and then we're moving forward. And then that's it. Do you think Quid or Quad's better individually? Quid better on melees, Quad better on mages. I think Quad's been having a better playoff. Even though Quid was really big in the Dignitas series. And get a closer look at him in the C9 series. Quad's been really, really good this playoff, though. Yeah, kind of greedy by Blippo not to flash Q3, too. So, yeah. I think if he has info there, again, he can, like, proxy the wave, and you don't end up in that scenario. Oh, hold on, we saw the hook clear. Hang on, guys. This is not what we're looking for. Yes. Yeah, I mean, now, like, Blippo just gets forced out. He did go D-Blade, too, so, like, if you make a mistake like that, the way that's punishing, I'm fine with D-Blade Renekton, but, like, Impact just blew up this game already. All right, so TL gets a proactive swap. I didn't see if their bot lane got the wave in or not. They did. So it's going to play for Grubs. They're swapping on a really good timer here. So props to TL for this one. Again, Blippo's no TP. APA's no TP. They're going to keep APA mid. Yeah, they're actually going to go look for Blippo. Blippo to ding 6. That's really important. So there is a level 6 up here for FlyQuest. It's actually kind of big. Does Umti hit it off the wave, though? Because I remember like watching this fight and seeing Nature's Grass come in. I do think Blippo ulted early, but also Blippo's a little bit low. Again, he's like, he doesn't have a wave to E in on. Yes, this is... It's 2 grubs for Mummy? Oh, no, 1 grub, sorry. Wait. I really like that smite from MC. There's no way you can stick around for the next one, so just burn your smite on that one. I really like that. Say inspired us to head for the hills, and Blippo again is sent back to... Blippo's really far behind in this game. I do really like here. Actually, hold on. I want to see Yawn. I can't tell if Yawn ripped. Okay, he rips there. Does he kill a creep when he rips? He does. He killed a caster, and then he preps another creep, by the way. Okay, it doesn't look like. Maybe he didn't kill that because he didn't rip. Well, another swap into Bwipo. Again, like, Kasante is just at a better spot right now, and we're building more defensively, so Kasante just being able to hold the line easier. I'm just going to ult and try and get this wave, and then we're going to try and dive Kasante. Nice. Okay, good dive. I actually kind of like what Busio did here, by the way. Like, he just dropped Ignite, and then that actually gave him the aggro. Because he would have had to start with R there. I think Busio actually plays this really nicely. Like, when you start with Ignite, it guarantees that he's going to grab the aggro. He can't hook right here, and if he drops R, then Impact gets a pretty easy W target. Whereas, like, it's really hard to, like, react to the Amumu R with a W. Like, if Impact does that, then, yeah, he's actually Jesus. I mean, Bwipo goes down here, but he at least soaks as much as he can. Still a really tough game right now. Again, I do like the scaling of TL here. I appreciate that Umti went for the locket. It's just the right call. And we get a solo kill. I mean, APA is at an item disadvantage. He does have TP up, whereas Quad does not. So I think he was just trying to get this wave down. He tried to go for the melee, wasn't able to get it. So it's an oops. Put Quad. Quad's Azir has been really good. I'm really curious if, like, how contested Azir is, what happens to Azir in the series against 100 Thieves. Because Quid Azir is also good, but Quid has been playing, like, the melees. And his Yone has been kind of sick. Song from Kirby Air Rider? No, it's Sam Spence. It's NFL Films documentaries. Oh, not a bad bait, actually. Really, actually, really, really nice. Yeah, actually, really nice. I think there's actually an angle to kill here if Masu and Busio sync up. I off this hop. Core's body blocking, though. I know it catches a creep. Oh, they get him. Yeah, well played. I don't know exactly how this started, so I'm going to assume we get a replay. But wow. Big from FlyQuest there. So they sacked the Grubs for that. Grubs were down, like, regardless of bot lane play. They were down off the top lane play. Mumu ult, Renekton ult burn. I don't want to see this. Show bot lane. Why do I not see the bot lane play? It was off camera. Okay, Busio was just able to hook core. Or no, hooked Yawn. That big. Well played. So he's getting the Senna before it gets too crazy. is here. I mean, honestly, I feel like this is a little bit rushed from Busio. Like, the combo lands, but the Q's nice. Quad also takes a tower shot. Really well played by Umti. That flash was sweet. Nice. Well played by Umti. Like, his Q's were really big here. Ooh. All right. Yawn press there. I guess not 100% necessary. APA is going to get worked on, though. Plates just fell, and they got 5 grubs, so it's dead. All right. I mean, if FlyQuest gets something, it's not a ton. I like big piece of scan is going to be Masu. I thought Umti being there, like, played that really well. I do think the Busio went a little bit early. I don't mind the play, because, like, you just got sums out. Really nice angle. Good all from Impact. Okay, Impact can't get that top wave in. I mean, FlyQuest has some good vision down here, by the way. How they get all this shit? Wow. Yeah, I mean, Inspired spent a lot of time down here to set this up. I do appreciate how FlyQuest, like, continues to play in their pocket. That controller from Quad was big. He's trying to get this wave, right? But I think this is kind of what opens up the numbers advantage. That and the fact that APA, he based. He was able to TP, though, and at least get involved. The APA's TP is fine. The TP from Blippo is too good. Really nice angle from Blippo and a good prep and setup by FlyQuest. Really well done. Xanta answer's fine. Still, FlyQuest can be up. I guess, though, like, given the early lead that happened, like, the lead that Impact got, this game did get so much harder. Because I really think that, like, you need to be off to the races as FlyQuest in a draft like this. And they just can't do it now. Okay, so we have a play that goes... Hold on. Oh, also, I mean, I like this fight. Like, there's no Maokai R, there's no Senna R, too. Sorry, I did R check real quick. So I do think FlyQuest are actually playing off their cooldowns quite well. They don't have Emperor's Divide or Depth Charge, but Muar is big. And with Summoner Spells being down, that's a really good punish. Let's see what TL get when they fight. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is the best fight for Quad. Like, honestly, if we're going to do this Quad, I'm wondering if Quad had passive up. Because then we might be able to at least make sure that, like, we can play under the turret. Or that APA, like, can't cross. I think he's got passive available. You can see it in the tooltip. Right. So, I actually think that if we drop turret here as Quad, maybe APA just can't walk through like that. Did Quad get a base off? No. Good call. I also think Bubbo playing on this wave is like... I understand why he walked down, but... we just kind of lose more for that. He's walking down in case the fight goes too long, but we just lose more for that. Oh, really nice from TL here. Oh, no. Really nice move from TL. I mean, they don't get him, but they get everything. They're going to get the turret. They're going to get the Herald. Really nice from TL. Impact didn't commit R for that either. I mean, it's not like Bluepool had TP. Quad's going to get a turret for himself, but like it's the Herald and the Outer. And then Impact comes to answer. Yeah, really good sequence there from TL. That was really good from TL, actually. Kind of like what FlyQuest did. They fought off the Amumu R cooldown when Centaur was down, and then TL coming back onto the map and fighting when like they had at least Centaur R. I know it was FlyQuest's choice, but I think that, again, like, just where that fight's taken, you can't take that unless Quad is a passive. Dude, MC gives 0 fucks. Respect. This was a reach from TL. But they have mid-in, so it's there. But like by using these tools here, I don't know if they have Maokai ult up for Drake. And then it's a Mumu ult advantage for Inspired, so... You're on a series that doesn't still cause me pain. What's up? Oh, don't worry. That series next. Whoa. I just don't think that FlyQuest is like ready for this one, you know? We do have okay, ult up, so that check top was free. Like Bwipo didn't quite get in range. Just a bummer with this E. Like if he gets that one, I do think the APA gets blown up a little bit faster. And then it's Senna. Oh my god, Impact, you're so good. Wow, when Impact exits his ult too, guys. Really, really good. Oh, we missed that. It's fine. Wow. I mean, I do think the angle that Bwipo takes, like, again, being down flash wasn't, and missing the E, wasn't able to quite execute APA the way that we wanted to. But also, Impact this fight is just way too fucking good. Oh my god, Impact. Dude, the fucking flash Q3 in the W to stick with Azir through Emperor's Divide. Whipple flash top lane in that last play, not the last play, but yeah, engage was kind of early. Yeah, I agree. We talked about, yeah. Again, like Whipple's not quite here for this, so I think that like if we wait to go for the ult until now, like Quad and Masu are not in range yet. I'm not sure. I mean, his flash is down. It was the 4-man that TL had that forced him out when he was 1 HP at the outer. Really well played. Well played, TL. Yeah, we're a little bit early here as FlyQuest. I think that's very fair. Do want to give credit, though, to how we play this fight as TL. It's very good. Yeah, we are Abyssal maxing. So wait, Herald's gonna get something done, though. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. They get control over Baron for this, and MT can set up. It's not bad. Sacking bot side camps for looking onto Corki up here. Nice on APA. He's hovering where his team's at. It's kind of a weird one from him, too. He's not sold in the Mumu. I'm not either. As Maokai, I just think you're just infinitely more useful. You're just useful in so many different ways, you know? Yeah, no chance for Inspire to get in the pit. I'm just going to try and kill Impacts. I do like where Blippo's at. We'll just see if FlyQuest can get here in time. Nice. Really good fight. I think the big thing about this, like, Impact isn't able to yoink Inspired into the pit to actually exit with his team. And then Blippo on this TP angle is like, it's quite nice. I appreciate Busio going for Flash R here, too. Like, I think that... Have a good stream. Thanks, Chris. Alright. I mean, decent punish from FlyQuest. He'll still take Baron away. They can't have APA in his side now. He still has Flash and TP. It's doable. Probably go for the Flash ARP on you on that play. Yeah, I mean, he had no Flash from the depth charge, so he is scoopable. FlyQuest is going to drop Dragon. Okay, I'm actually interested about this one. Do FlyQuest just feel like they can't fight Dragon? I mean, I think it's kind of playable. Excuse me. I think it's kind of playable. It's hard to get back to Callisto, but if we are able to R-Flash Callisto as a Mumu, it's kind of lit. But they just play out. I don't know. I think FlyQuest again, like, I kind of prefer the Senna team and the Kasante team as time goes on here. So I think that FlyQuest, like, actually being able to fight there when they have their cooldowns up is... I mean, each team has their cooldown, but I think that be a little bit better for them. Impact catching the wave where he did was Chad as fuck, by the way. Now, this is the Samus Man shit we're looking for. Okay, I might have to VoD reader this more often. I'm kind of getting hyped. And again, kind of weird. Like, at this point, FlyQuest are just... I know that we can't fight now that Moss is chunked like that, but we've kind of sacked, like, looking for the angle here. Again, for me, like, Yon's no Flash. That has to be the target, if anything. So I think fighting on the Impact is kind of null. Tails waves are really good. They don't care about mid. Yeah, let's get to play mid to top now. Pretty easy. Taking away some camps. And hit all their own camps. I mean, they just kept FlyQuest jailed, right? Wait for the objective to spawn. We get to do shit from there. They're going to take both their monster buffs once the objective's up. Good shit. So red buff for squad. Ooh. Okay. Nice. The nice part for TL is like FlyQuest have to walk in from top, which they still have to walk into TL to take the rest of the map. Oh boy. All right. I mean, nice play. They caught impact off guard. Shojin for Croc. Big fan. It's a nice soul. Still, tower like gold's going over to TL. I mean, this is just a fix the map Baron for FlyQuest. They have an inhib down, which again I don't think favors them. If they get death cap on a 0, it's big. Oh boy. Well done, MC. We're dead. Nice. I know why he does it, but Leandri's Abyssal Max and a 480 champs and a tank because he feels bad for a movie. Yeah, I mean, it's a real feels good, though, for Azir. Another Negatron. I agree. The Negatron is a little weird. But I think he might be going for... Actually, I don't know what the Negatron is. Probably Force of Nature. I don't know why, though. I think that Negatron, you're right to be critical of. I'm fine with the Mercs. I gotta think of Mumu. He shouldn't move with steel caps. We see Blippo not be able to move. Yeah, but if you go Jockshow, then you should start with the cloth armor portion this game. Alright, I mean, good stall on the Baron from TL. Like, TL actually won this Baron. I mean, it's 400 gold for FlyQuest, right? Only item I can think of, yeah. I mean, you got the more expensive item, guys. Okay, Dawn Core for Senna. IE for Corki. Mm-hmm. I don't really know why Busio took this one. It's like one of those things where it's like, I can hit this, you know? Oh, Boppa's not spotted. Yeah, I mean... Nada. Yeah. And his team just isn't close at all. Whippo had an angle being prepped, but it wasn't there yet. Inspired was like on impact, right? So it's just not there. Red buff deny is nice though. That's good from FlyQuest. Like Umti is actually gettable. Nice. Yo, high key, high key, high key. I think Inspired has to R flash. I know that there's a double root. I think Inspired has to R flash here. Yeah, this is really good for them at the start. I think that you just have to try and push and see what happens. Like, if you R flash and get everyone as Moo and die, fuck it. Just see if that's enough space for your carries to, like, a clean house. You have ult from quad too. Yeah. Don't know why Not's running away from that. Yeah, he's dead. I don't know why Not's queuing into this. Let's be real. What? What? No. I mean, they can't walk into Baron. Alright, I guess this is just what it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm really thinking, like, if Inspired R flashes here, what happens, you know? Like, what happens if we R flash? I think it could be pretty big. They had a Zero Tower. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. There is Callista R for sure. But like if we also might be able to take away like 2 or 3 flashes from a play like that. We got a QSS on AP8 at this point, right? But if that is the case, like trading 1 or 2 flashes or 2 or 3 flashes if you are a Mumu for his own, not terrible. The Star Cleanse, Corki wasn't in range. True. We burn a shit ton of tools. And again, Instead Inspired did end up flashing out. I know that he lives, but I think that if Inspired dies here, you would get a lot of tools out, and it's still a scenario where both smites are off the table, so like the health bars just dictate who gets what. I also think is Amumu should have reset here. Like if Amumu resets, then they're also fucked for the because like both objectives are spawning right now, right? I mean, if Amumu resets, maybe they can just take the second one. Like if TL goes Baron on Amumu reset, it's like, I mean, if Amumu just hits B here, I guess it's spotted too. If Amumu hits B here and Boosie doesn't hook in, like what happens? There's a 4v4 on the Dragon. We try and stall and get Amumu there. If they do Dragon, then we can push them off and like try and do Baron afterwards. If TL can't go Baron, Smite would be on the map. I think it would have been a little bit of a better scenario, frankly. Busio is also I'm with you. Busio's had some as a staunch Busio defender. The hooks in the back half of this one were not great. The UMT, hey, he got the UMT pick though. That's big. Okay, Blippo flash for QSS, not worth. We didn't pass the tab check. All right, Sam Spence was fun for this one, but wrapped. More offense from Blippo. Okay. Jack Show Callisto? Based. Yeah, with the Senna too, it's really good. I think that's game. Nice from Masu. We're starting it our off. MC just kited out quad. Alright. GG's. Fun game 1. Alright, we're doing a new thing here. Saving our drafts as we go throughout a series. Game 2. So what kind of adaptations do we make now? Senna second phase. Alright, so we dropped the MF ban for a Senna ban. And then we take a movement earlier, so Azir gets banned. Besides that, everything else stays the same. So playing the same core, it's just that we have Asol instead of Azir, and then we have Renata, as it is MF Rakan. Feels like TL had a rough read in the meta. I don't know. Like, I think this core from TL is fine. And we're getting Maokai and Mumu, which I like. I am a fan. I mean, the rough read this time around is that I do think that Asol is like pretty good this game. If Asol is able to take off, and there are a lot of good supporting pieces around Asol. Like, we can win this lane. Asol loves pairing up with this. Feels good. And then it's really tough for TL, I will say. Like, the one thing for TL, like, we don't have something like a Vi this game. I think it's really tough to get back to shit like this. Especially trying to get through this. A lot of circles to get through. So, like, actually be able to reach an Ezreal Asol. So it's really important that TL are able to find wins and, like, actually be able to collapse on the map. This isn't a lane that you win in the Croc. I mean, Impact won it last time because he's good. But, yeah. And then the Renata into the Rakan actually gives FlyQuest a little bit more power on the bot side, which is an adaptation. I feel like that helps support Asol a little bit more, so I don't mind it. Lucio is a good Renata player. So, oh, we're rolling with this. Too many tools to deal with MF ult, and the damage drops off later. Yeah, I agree. Like last time with the Senna, we were in the scenario where TL did outscale. This time, FlyQuest definitely outscale. So that is a pretty big change, actually. Okay, MC spotted. Yeah, you do get outscale for sure. Also, like, MF damage against Renekton, negligible. That's the other thing. Like, I think FlyQuest has actually benefited a lot by playing Renekton in MF. Oh, hey, what we talked about in the last VoD being used. Nice. We scouted out where MT started, and then we can actually proxy this wave. Cool. So MT... Sorry. Okay, so he took red and walked. So he's going to beat Amumu up here, but there's no buy on MT. So yeah, Blippo just kind of walks out. I said Blippo did TP back. I don't know why Blippo TP'd back. I'll be real. I don't know why Blippo TP'd back. I think the whole point of like doing that in proxying the wave is that you can walk back, no? Wow. Oh, that surprises me. Yeah, I mean, good punish by MT. I don't know why Blippo TP'd back. That hurts. Oh, he has D shield this game. Oh, the level up. Oh my god. All right, big. Quad. It was off APA's TP. Quad TP'd back first and was able to get a walk from there. Wow. I mean, it's worth. They gave Quad the kill, which is the move. I mean, the fact that Blippo hit 5 there is wow. I mean, gutsy play from Fly, but the TP timer was there. Well played. Dude, I swear, Impact's Cassante, like... I'm so programmed watching NA games, just think that, like, Renekton is the free win in the Cassante, and then I watch Impact play Cassante and the timers that they play around this champ, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And then you just get to beat Cassante when you're not down, like, 20 creeps and half a level or more to Renekton later on. It's sweet. Alright, Grubs for Drake being traded. Makes sense. MF going Vamp in this matchup. And then topside, Popo's trying to get the wave in, and he gets yoinked, and now we're down Flash. Nice combo from TL. He's going to stall as much time as he can. Meanwhile, Rakan walked mid. Busio found a handshake on the APA and ended up getting core for it. See if we get a replay of the second one, maybe? No, we don't. Oh, no, we do. Okay, hold on. Inspired and Busio not quite synced up there, but still works out pretty well. I think Inspire was hoping that the handshake was thrown kind of like into core, and then they just get the Q into R. That would have been a little bit bigger. I don't think they get APA. They just still get core on that, but still. Oh, but was like, fuck you, I'm just gonna eat this wave. Nice. No flash, no ult. Fuck you, I'm eating this wave. That Inspired's a very good jungler. This guy's a really good jungler. How was jungle procs calculated? I don't know how many units. And I don't know if it's the same for every lane. I think it's something like 1,500 units. Or 2K units being within the lane. And then how much time you spend there. Alright, so look on APA. Fills. APA is going to TP back second again. So Inspire's always trying to yoink one of these bad boys. They want to get 2. They're not going to do it, though. This will be 5-1. Meanwhile, though, what happens instead? So they're going to sack the grubs, but we're going to have a TP down here. Nice from Blippo. I like this. It was not executed that well. Well played from Core. I feel like coming out of this, Blippo's trying to not flash, but if we flash combo yawn, maybe. Okay, that said Busio's able to find the cancel. Alright, so Busio flash handshake and tanks it. Nice split played. Impact's here, but we have 5 for FlyQuest, so not the best TP here from Impact. Just no impact. Top laners are down here though to match, so the best news right now for FlyQuest, the fact that Quad's just free scaling. Lucy on Range Sports the GOAT. Yeah, this guy's got hands. It's like if you enter the lane. No, I think it's within a champion. Sorry. Yeah, they end up getting Monster for this. Okay, so Masu TP'd up here. And MT finds this pocket. Really well played. Yeah, he's actually getting around all the wards here. He thinks just in case Tri-Brush is warded, he took the Blast Cone over. Really nice from MT, actually. Yeah, I mean, as good as Inspired is, I really felt like MT had a 6 series. I think MT is just criminally underrated, what he does for this team. Alright, so topside jungle belongs to TL and it's traded out for Dragon. I mean, this was something I really like with TL, by the way. Look at where all the camps end up spawning here. Look at all these camps that are spawning. Like, Umti scouts this. Like, you get a timer for passing that, right? And global timer on red buff. And they've been tracking Amumu. Like, obviously, Amumu started on topside for this game. It's pretty deep into it, so it's gotten a little bit goofier, but all the camps are spawning on the top side of the rift. And TL are the ones that are here for all of them. And there's no response from FlyQuest. There are no TPs available. I mean, this is like one way to like turn, you know, like what are 50-50 plays, like flip maps or split maps into something that's like actually in your favor. So they take first brick with the MF and they suck the camps down. They at least get a red buff. It's really, really nice. I did appreciate in the last game, by the way, FlyQuest trying to contest some of the post 20-minute buffs. I think those, like, you just get so much value getting a red buff on everyone on your team. Alright, Quad's in pretty solid shape right now. Yawn's big, though, so Yawn can kind of throw weight around in MF. It's going to be about making sure that Yawn's going to be safe. To stand and deliver that bullet time. TL we're looking to fight. Who would have thought? I don't like this from FlyQuest. Like, Masu drops a big wave, and then they give up the bot push for this. I just don't think they're in position for that. Like, they're taking blue buff right now. They're taking blue buff on the Rift Timer. If they want to play this, I think that Inspired has to deploy on this side. I think you're just committed to kind of playing for bot. If that's the case, like... let's replay. Yeah, you're behind on waves. Mines are still really good for TL. These flight quests are able to return and like pick most of them up. Again, flight quests are scaling. Trinity 4 is probably in the inventory now. Yeah. Alright, we want to fight. And that's going to have first move. Masu has TP, but... And no R from Inspired. Alright, Stooms. Boopa getting out's nice. Yeah, it's quite nice, actually. I think Impact can flash commit. I actually don't like Impact's W that much. Oh, did Impact actually misplay this? It's a rare one. He queued the wave. That might have missed. No, he's got Q3. I think he flashed earlier. Alright. Oh, I still really like this TL. They're dropping bot wave for this. I don't know. I mean, like, again, I feel like FlyQuest are, like, they win this game, but I feel like they're kind of grasping at shit. Oh, we're really trying to force here. Okay. The fight was so one thing at Masuo. I mean, again, like, look at these waves over TL, like, even coming out of replay. I know FlyQuest wins this play, but... Like, they're really reaching for plays here. And now, like, because Masu TP'd, but... Kind of a banger. Quad has a... Ends up being a really big fight. Wow, really well played from Busio. I mean, I don't think this is the best way to open up. Also, with MT being dead and hitting this as TL, like, or attempting to hit this as TL, I think it's pretty bold. Really nice R from Busio. That bought a lot of space and it canceled Yawns. All Yawn lost to sums. So just done. Yeah, well played. All right, I mean, that's the first time where, like, I don't feel like Flyke was was trying to grasp at shit, you know? Well played by Busio. Really nice. TB top, like, yeah, but you're still down smite. And you don't have setup for, and you extra setup for MF is core, but core gets one tapped by Amumu. Like, we're walking into Amumu. Probably felt game was slowing down. Infernal Drake is nice. Infernal Drake is actually a really good draw for FlyQuest, right? They have 4 damage dealers. Yeah, Fly do hard outscale. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the game is still, like, at a decent pace for TL, and they just don't need to force that. It's been FlyQuest kind of forcing a lot. Yeah, but, like, you don't have your setup. Your setup for MF ult is Maokai, and they didn't have control because FlyQuest had members. I know Masu TP'd out, but... I will say, Infernal is like the worst draw that Shale could have got in this game. Like, it just... FlyQuest, like, for me, they just have more damage dealers. And their ease of applying Infernals, pretty good. I mean, Hextech would be worse, but... That's it. Oh, Force of Nature for Umti second. Damn. I mean, really good against double tick damage, so... Early QSS for APA. It's a bad ult from Yawn. If Yawn has this bullet, like, yeah, if Yawn has this bullet time here in a sec, it's so big. I mean, I know the Blippo's coming in too. A lot of ways to pressure MF, but yeah, like bullet time being just non-existent hurts. And FlyQuester end up splitting up TL. Nice chase from Masu. Impact low-key killed APA there. Oh, Heike. Quad had a really nice angle, though. That is well played from Quad. So the only MF game this series, right? I believe so. I'm not exactly sure. What? Guys, he's up 2 levels. Old league pug. T1 for the Q smite. I think the quad burn over the wall kind of threw him off. It's just spotted though. Big win. Wow. They had to fight here. I agree. I think this is TL saying like, hey, if we don't fight here and win, it's fucked. I can agree with that. Yeah. I mean, the amount of control you have on Acel is just like so ridiculous. I really like this all from Bucio, by the way. It really opens up everyone else to collapse. Good TP from Blippo again. Or no, he actually just walked. No, he TP'd. Oh, his TP got insta-canceled. Big Ace out before Drag Soul. Yeah, reasonable. That's the best bullet time so far, but FlyQuest were able to get around it, so it's probably just game. That's probably just game. Yeah, I mean, like, Core's no flash. They go around the wall the long way. So they don't have to, like, pressure Busio flash until now. And again, I really like this art from Busio. I feel like it, just buys... It forces Core and Impact up, and then buys space for Blippo to get involved. Blippo has a thickie. Oh, that's big. They've got Acel alt off. Yeah, that's actually really big. Alright, see if TL can G2 from behind. Or how well they play from behind here. Damn, Blippo's 16 now? That's crazy. Impact gets munched. This kind of game. I feel like Cord... it is hard to play Rakan into Amumu. Like, the R for Amumu against Rakan is really good, so... I think the bot lane picks for TL is where it's super hot this game. Yeah, Core, I had trouble picking his spot they were going in. Yeah. I mean, I know this game ends up like getting one-sided, but it was still pretty close until FlyQuest broke it open. No Shojin Renekton in this game? Oh, sad. He does just it just needs to go tanky. You got Renata and Amumu. Dude, I love how Blippo is just willing to fucking send it, man. Like, sometimes it's actually so good. Like, the opener of this fight, the fact that they force TL off like this, they're gonna get APA TP, and then just get Baron with TP, like, HP advantage. They want it. Oh, they don't want the play. Alright, never mind. The waves aren't there. I guess TL had 2 on the wave. I don't know if Inspired... I actually think this plays here for FlyQuest. So, Sports Brought, definitely AD carry picks that are better. Alright, we're anti-MF. We get it. I guess FlyQuest still pretty comfortable sacking. Ooh. Mikhail's onto Inspired. Oh my god, the fucking R from Busio as well. Again, like, these R's are just so big. What's your rank in League? I peak GM, but I do not play while I'm casting in the season. I peaked GM, but it was early season. I was mostly like D2, D1, or probably D2 player while I was playing. I played collegiately at coach too. I was support man. We were the #1 Brahma on the server, Pog. But I hit D1 playing all 5 roles. I think 80 carry is fine for climbing. It depends. I can play 80 to climb until I hit like D4. But before that, because like I just CS and know my job in fights, I can actually climb on it. We don't have a lot of agency over the early game. So it's hard. Like most players, like they will not grab CS and they will grief where they are on the map. And 80 is like you are the damage dealing role later on. So you fuck those things up, can't be hard. Damn. Nice handshake from Busio. Meanwhile, it's a pretty big ace ult. Yeah, alright. Let's just game. GG's. It's good stuff from FlyQuest this game. Ooh. Interesting. Ace ult's big. Solar draft. I think past diamond is a bonus from a viewer perspective. I think as far as credible Anos goes, I don't think you need to be a super high rank to like actually analyze the game. I think it really helps in terms of like interactions. Like I've played during splits and I don't like it that much. I played during, it was 2 years ago. I climbed to like D1. I just autofilled. Before I did at Emeralds, like ranks were inflated, but it was whatever. I definitely like, I felt like I could innovate more. I could speak more on like how it feels, like how oppressive it is to face like a 4-0 Jinx in the early game. Like you just can't move. Like any mistake you make, like you get fucked on because then Jinx gets excited and you're just doomed, right? So yeah. Climb make league your job as well. I mean, some people can do it, right? But like you'll see like the co-streamers, like I mean, like Dom and Cato, like they're really talented players, right? And like really good at analyzing the game too. Like they take like weeks off, or like they'll post like randomly like playing off stream and stuff. Like again, like if you're gonna, I think that like it is more important to watch tape than it is to actually play the game. It's not my job to mechanically be able to execute. It's my job to know what it takes for these guys to mechanically execute. So I don't need to practice like actually owning the skill. That's so like I mean, I think playing's fun. Like part of the reason I'm biased towards Spear, Sojin, and Renekton is because I've been playing Renekton. Like I love Shojin on that champion. Like it's pretty pog. So I don't think Karma loses any bot lane matchup. These guys win first 3 waves. If they're there first, if we're here first, we get Pokemon off wave, we win. All right, same core. Switching things up though a little bit still. Same opener, except this time we drop the Ezreal, and they don't care about Ezreal, so they're fine giving away Ezreal. We're gonna return to Callista, deny the Renata. Renata kind of nice here, playing against Renekton and Mumu. A little bit of pressure onto the Acel as well. I think that this is a little bit of a better draft for TL. Still gonna get outranged, outscaled. And Karma's like, I mean, hostile takeover is another big circle that TL have to deal with, so I think taking that away is not bad, but like we still end up having a ranged winning bot lane here for FlyQuest. Kind of depends though on who gets to the lane first, so I'm curious to see how this plays out. Because I do want to see. Yeah, so FlyQuest they send the goons bot. Because again, like if Ezreal Karma can start in this lane and poke him off, then you do win because they can't approach and hit the wave. But if Yawn and Core, for whatever godforsaken reason, are able to get to this wave first, it's bad. Also surprised the Busio on Airy. I am comment biased. Whoops. Oh no. Nice juke. That's bad. No, Busio, we love the karma. Damn, TL, like, oh my god, outplayed this early, actually. I think Busio's in a really bad spot. Yeah, this is bad from Busio. Oh, you have to see the swap. I will say MT switch up his pathing this time this game. So we're going AoE bot camps and red buff and invade. We don't really have pressure for this. Wave is kind of bouncing. Oh, okay. So we trade 2 flashes for 2 sums off Busio. And MT's got a... So Inspired's pretty far ahead in the jungle. We're trying to turn this bot lane matchup. I think Dragons or Grubs are better at Snowline games. I actually think Grubs are really valuable early on. I'm much more of a Grub enjoyer now. Again, part of the reason why I really like Renekton and really favor him in this matchup against Cassante. Just because, like, level 6 fight, you're in really good shape if you go untouched. Oh my god, if Whippo stole that, would have been crazy. I mean, like, obviously, Dragons is Soul. Pretty nice. Like, you're not going to complain about Dragons. It's hidden power in fights, but if you get, like, 6 grubs by 11:30, like, those next 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you can sincerely knock down, like, a tower and a half and amass a gold lead that makes it really tough to fight you. And you can just always trade up on the map. You can play like a masochist and win, you know? Like, you can just death push sides, and it's chill. Oh, nice. Great song, by the way. That said, it is Callisto lane. And we're in a replay, so I can't exactly see what ends up happening with the resets. But it does look like Yon Core got a wave in, and we're able to take Drake. I mean, Callisto can't really pressure turrets. Part of why you're able to stack the Drakes, like, you just have so much power and wave control early on, it's fine. Ooh. Oh, no. Okay. Masubu's doing a decent job here. Nice by... I mean, Core with the handshake and getting inspired back into the tower is good. That said, Umti being there later with Grubs. I mean, we can see like a Callisto team lane spot for Grubs if we want. Again, as long as Renekton's up here and has 6, and like first Grubs should just go over to that squad. Oh, it's Leandri's Maokai this time around, so we're going to try and do some more damage. Interesting. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, these guys are good. Alright, Inspired's here, so it's fine. Necessary hover. They're gonna drop this next wave, though. Okay, nice for TL. I know, Master's got 2 kills, but I feel like Koi's is still in fine shape. APA's got 2 points. Not bad. APA had to go down early in the last game, so the fact this lane's been played a little bit more in isolation, Corky's been able to get a little bit more done. It's good. 3 points in a queue for Yawn. And we're wrapped up with the clear, so we're down bot again. I mean, really good control here for TL. They got the vertical control wards. Tri brush and pixel brush. That setup's really strong, by the way. Setting up control wards like on top of one another, so vertical. Because it's really tough to get rid of both, you know. A lot of teams are doing that. I'm a fan. Oh boy. All right, so the game's about to crack open here. Quad, Whippo TP to up here. Oh my god, core. How did only one die? I mean, that's a huge win for TL off that skirmish. They took first brick before plates go down. This initiated, but I mean, I think the big thing is the fact that like bot, they choose to reset early, and where bot resets is they go here and quad goes down. It's like when quad goes down, I think reaching for this play as far as Inspired and Wiba did is just not there. And TL again just deploying as a squad. Through mid. Also the team push of so like MT helps make sure the APA gets his wave ins. Like they're on grubs. And I just don't think Impact is killable right now. Like again, Impact's even in this matchup. Like that's ahead of the schedule and like ahead of like where we should be. So we aren't able to move Impact. Ends up being like we still drew quad TP out, so we got something else out of all this, right? So now it's no TPs. TL pick up 2.5k gold from this. They pick up grubs. Yeah, that's massive. So grubs are split. It's 2.5k gold, and there's no TPs up on FlyQuest now. Well. All right, so I mean, TL again, like both their side lanes are, their solo lanes are in pretty good shape right now. I know Casante's down a wee bit after the post play, but still things are fine. It was even going into it. Ooh. And then Herald was picked up too. That's dropped, so that's mid. TL just grow their lead. Nice play here from Impact. Really good E-dash into R. Wow. So yeah, in the 1v2, just able to pick up a kill. Oop. All right, burn flash this one. MT at alt going. I would rather have MT. I'll take that, frankly. I'm wondering how much like the fact that Malachi is doing damage is like actually mattering in this game, you know? Instead of it just being a locket. I mean, it does make it so that like you can play a wee bit faster. At least in the sense like you have more up front. I think if it is a long fight against a Karma, Asriel, Asol, like you're kind of... I don't love chances against that, right? So I think having a little bit more upfront pop kind of match what Amumu's bring to the table too. It seems like it's a little bit of better tech. I don't know. I find it interesting. I mean, like, at least like with Locket, like you are just saying, okay, I'm just gonna take less damage hopefully from the comp that FlyQuest has. Whereas with the Andres, like, I mean, I still think FlyQuest comp outscales, so it's like we can at least do more damage and try and push forward. Find that interesting. Or push the pace. Now let's see what this does. Yeah, it's like not bad. Really nice ult from Core. Big TP from Impact too. I love this TP from Impact. This is so fucking good. And Bubba doesn't decide a match. It's gonna get 2 waves. So Q flash from MT. Bubba TP to try and set this up, and AP gets out for free. Let's get out a replay. Okay. Let's see. I mean, again, FlyQuest, like... I mean, every play that was being attempted by FlyQuest, like, okay, let's just overload and see if we can get something. I really feel like when TL get leads, they play it out a lot stronger than what I've seen from FlyQuest. In terms of just, like, how they play map and what they take. Okay. Objective bounty goes over to Bwipo. Don't want to fight this. Still, I mean, yeah, Quad's picking up this wave at inner. Asol got really starved out this game, actually. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. Let's see how Quad got starved out. Sorry. Because it was really in this upcoming sequence. So it's post TP, right? Because Quad TPs for this. So we get a wave. Quad gets this. Oh, Quad got dragged to this fight. It's around 40 now. And he gets dragged to this. He's not missing anything for that, though. Yeah, like, he's just splitting here again. I mean, he's got, like, we have no TPs up as FlyQuest, and we're trying to go for overload plays and not play defense. Like, any play that misses is just so expensive. So, again, I feel like FlyQuest's really pushing here for nothing. It really ended up starving on Acel. Meanwhile, Corky's just blasting them turrets. You have TPs up. Any play that's attempted, you can answer. And yeah, I think FlyQuest's like trying to play the map fast. Again, kind of like they hurt themselves a little bit. A couple of these scenarios. I don't agree with like how starved this Acel's gotten. I think that one of the things that FlyQuest did really well in the last game and why they won is the fact that Acel was set up. Like they got first blood on Acel, or they got a kill on Acel early. With Acel walking top, right? And then Acel was a part of something else early. I just don't think Acel is relevant in the game at all. I think a lot of it's like the overload plays. Like we're dropping some waves for FlyQuest. We just don't need the drop, right? We've seen that pretty consistently in the tape. And part of it's what makes them really good. Like I do think some of the TP angles that Bwipo sets up have been really sound. But I actually, the best version of FlyQuest I've seen so far in playoffs is when we're playing Azir for quad and we're funneling. I actually think that's been the best version. Good W from Impact. Really, really nice hostile takeover. Whoop. Okay, that's fun. That is a bit of a reach on a Bwipo. No one's on bot wave. I know that we see quad, but quad has TP back up at this point, so. Maybe they're hoping that Bwipo would E through the wave again, like last time. He learned. I'm a bit surprised, by the way, that A, there's no echoes on Busio, but I guess we're really worried about Maokai R, because that's the only thing that like we're really going to use Mikhail's for. It's super valuable. And then I'm also surprised about no Rywise. Like I think Rywise is so important to Acel. I guess FlyQuest feels that they don't need it as much because they have Mantra E, so they can kind of use that to get their spacing, and they're just behind. But there's really not an overwhelming amount of magic resist quite yet. And Rywise just, it makes Acel so powerful. Okay, we're late to this. And again, TL set up here, like, even after this. Yeah, I know we're behind as FlyQuest, but we're really, like, we're just kind of signing up the sack console when we're deploying like this. I'm fine with this from Bwipo. I just think that someone needs to, like, be on this bot wave here. Like, we can't let Cassante get this next wave in. Also, our setup for Drake is just fucked. And then we're full reset 20 seconds out because, like, we're reaching for this play. Like, for what, you know? Again, like, this is, like, some of the stuff, like, with FlyQuest that I feel like at times we just try to make a few too many plays. Really nice by TL. Like, Impact, Empty, they understand this beer. I mean, hell of an angle here from Umpty. Oh, wait, he gets nothing. Ha! It's a nice R. I even the E kind of like keeps Quad and Masu out a little bit. They're at least able to focus down Bwipo, who is the one on the angle, right? Alright, yeah, it's doomed. Yeah, really well played by OMT, actually. Really well played by OMT. There's the Penna. Congrats, Appa. GG's. I think the TL kind of smacked him in that game. Yeah, let's draft. APA runs off stage so fast. I love it. He's standing on fucking business, you know? He stands on business. Holy fuck, guys. We're playing Maokai instead of a Mumu. It's blessed. It's so blessed. Okay. I mean, this was the quad game, no? This was the quad game. Okay. A Seraphine ban, by the way, when Sun is showing. I do like that, even if I don't think that FlyQuest is necessarily going to be a Seraphine team. We banned the Cassante and the Jax. Yeah, I think Jax ban's good. Especially if they want to go double marksman, like, and Impact's Jax is, I mean, he has a skin on it. Only from, you know, like 10 plus years ago, but he's got a skin on it. That's kind of baller. I do like this draft for FlyQuest. I like the one thing, so having double tanks with Enchantress is fine, but we don't have any magic damage. Ornn does some. I do want to I actually want to see Ornn complete Sunfire just to have more. But I feel like we can spec armor pretty well and not be too threatened by Tenacity. What is Tenacity going to help us with? Nothing on Ornn. Sejuani, Stun, Permafrost, and Senna Root, right? So we can go Steel Caps against an all AD team and feel really good. I think that's the one thing that I would like really consider. I actually think that this was the game. I like tank with Senna, by the way. Like I'm super down for that, right? And I'm actually okay with Sejuani. It would be a little bit awkward to play Sejuani with no melees. Like we don't. Do we love that? No. However, I think Kennon's decent this game. I like some form of magic damage is not bad. Or honestly, I mean, this is like because we want Senna, we can't really go for something like Brand here. So maybe thinking like I know that Umties and this team is not like a Brand player. Like we're not Brand gaming, but yeah, I do like the Ashe pick a lot too. I feel like Ashe, just the threat you have on as Ashe on these three and the make space for this is big. So I like the FlyQuest draft better. I feel like if there's any criticism of TL draft, it's probably this one, just because we don't have enough magic damage. Senna buffing up tanks, I'm a huge fan of. I think if you're gonna play Senna, like you need tanks in front line and like somewhere. I like the Ornn into Croc Maokai with Kalista Senna. But the severe lack of magic damage really hurts this game. I think it really hurts this game. Like Inspired, able to go Leandries this game, be the soul sword, or one of like the major sources of magic damage. This area is going to do some, right? But I think that the Leandries, it feels so good into Sejuani Ornn topside. And having this like Leandries empowered Artipress, like I don't know. Again, Maokai, really OP champ. Iron's been banned every game. Yeah. Also, did we have a side swap yet? No. We've just not changed our bans. Interesting. Seems like an LCK draft on that VoD comes sometimes. I mean, it's doable, but I don't like it. Picked Ornn instead of Senna, fluxed its support, sent Corki top, and picked Yone mid. That's ballistic. I mean, unironically, I feel like Ornn here would have been good. Like, this is enough to show. Or, like, taking Cassante here would have been good. But I can understand wanting to get their bot line this time around. I still think you have more options, though. Like, we haven't seen it. We're going to see the Kai'Sa in Game 5. Like, playing Kai'Sa into this does feel good. I like Kai'Sa into this. So, I think that this is where things get a little bit funky. I know that MT is not a Brand player, but I really, like, I think Brand is very doable here. This is the angle where I like Bren. I mean, even going for, like, Sejuani Jax here would be fun. Or Sej Cassante. I'm not. There are a lot of good Kalista players. Like, Amasu and Yon are really good Kalista players in their own right. Sven as well. And you make your support really OP. No Corki ban. Oh, that's a cool quote. I loved the... If you guys haven't seen the LCS promo piece, by the way, it's fucking fire. Ooh. How'd this happen? Hold on, I gotta talk shit in my fantasy football group chat, then we're good. Yeah, I mean, anything blank related is goated. Let's be real. Well, I mean, they find where Sedge starts, and Inspired is able to Q start. I mean, this is a pretty common start in this matchup, because you just do Raptors so fast, and your Q Smite just fucking wins. But this is a really good start for Inspired. Masu Burn Barrier. I mean, they have Inspired coming. And I think we crashed a little bit early here. We crashed a little bit early. Alright, so we're going to lose blue buff for Inspired. I think it's worth, though. Like, you take the red. I think it's fine. The thing is that you can't lose this side of the map. And Blippo's here to hover because he got the waves in. So we actually have a timer here where we're able to punish. Nice. Well played, FlyQuest. Good shit. This is my favorite opener from FlyQuest. I mean, obviously it starts with Inspired taking away camps, but again, very common in the Malachi Sejuani matchup. And an opener that I really like. They look for an angle on the bot lane, and like Umti, I mean, again, Umti has no camps at this point. He's got nothing to do. Quad was aware. Blippo had top in, was able to actually pressure. This is really good. This is really, really good stuff. It's really good stuff from FlyQuest. Really well played. Guys, I don't see Ornn going for the Sunfire. I'm a little bit bummed. We need Sunfire for magic damage. Whoa. So we're trying to get Blippo's control ward. Dude, I think Blippo could E in here, by the way. Why are we trying to get out of this as Blippo? I'm throwing that out there, guys. We're 2 levels up on Sej. We have Maokai coming. I know Maokai's yet to base, but like Impact, like I think we actually get Impact's flash here. I don't think I'm trolling in saying that. Okay, Impact did ding 5. I think we should have eat in, unironically. I think that play's there. I guess chance that Corki TP's top. Yeah, okay, there is a chance that Corki TP's top. That's the one thing, but yeah. He had to flash in this case. Alright. Bot's a little bit behind. No surprise, though. Busio kind of has to play like a masochist in this lane to make it work. And against close to center, like, you just are not going to win. Ashes. Yeah. Ash is holding on. We're here for the R. It's about quad this game, you know? Alright, so bot prio again, fully in the hands of TL. It's going to just be early Drake. Timer's a little bit off. MT went for 5. Okay, so level 5 in the Drake. Oh, they do contest. Wow. Okay. I mean, the wave's in. Yeah, quad is dropping the wave to walk here. And then we use Ash W to... Wow, we win this. What? No, Busio. No, 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 no. No, quad needs to go back mid. No. Alright, I don't like that. Really nice contest, though, from FlyQuest. That's big. Oh, it is not going to be Leandri's Maokai. Okay. So we're both all AD. Bit surprising. I think Leandri's feels really good this game. Like, Renekton Leona's enough front line. I'm very surprised that we didn't go for that as inspired, I will say. Uh oh. Nice hover from Inspired. He drops both of his camps for this. This is not spotted. This is just a gut check. This is Busio and Masu saying we have 6, and Cord is not. I think the arc could have been angled a wee bit better, but it catches 2, so it's perfect, frankly. I really like the combo that Inspired goes for, though. The sap into the flash, and then knockback into the sap was really big. And Busio getting the root through the flash so he can stay on core, and that Q from Inspired being really big. No one else is moving, so it's chill. Nice. Well played, Inspired. I do also appreciate how Boop actually went for Cole in this matchup. I like Cole on Renekton a lot. Like, your W applies the on hit 2 or 3 times, depending on, you know, if you have Fury proc. But also, like, your 1-2 item as Renekton is where you have to beat Ornn. Him getting there as fast as possible is fine. I don't love the build that Impact went for this game. Okay, so Bwipo always kills the wave, but... Alright, still going to be Grubs going over to FlyQuest. A little bit late, but still get something. And this swap, not bad. They get them out of the way. And, like, Bwipo always picks everything up. It's not terrible. Impact's, like, not really getting a lead off this. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good sequence for FlyQuest. Wow, this is... I think this is the first game I've seen FlyQuest, like, actually, like, really outplaying TL early and on map. I like this swap from them a lot. I can't see it because of the godforsaken replay. Okay. So, but, like, again, they have 2 winning sides. So they're able to pull out off the proactive swap, and it's not guessed by TL. Okay. Nice. I mean, the current scenario is... Ooh. Blipwood Blippo. I mean, nice trap from FlyQuest. Get inspired, clearing down. Just here in time. They have info on empty. Empty, this blast plant just spawned. I guess he doesn't want to check it to give away where he's at. I feel like retreating that, hitting it might have changed up this play. Any predictions on tonight? Chiefs. Actually, I'll go with the Ravens win. Fuck it. The series was so good. Yeah, I still think TL are the stronger team. This is the best game I've seen from FlyQuest so far, frankly. They picked the Maokai guys. I'm glad Blippo has fun. Blippo having fun does make me happy. Nice. I mean, Uzi, no flash. Wow, actually. Yeah, again, like double tank. Like Renekton really loves this. You just get Cleaver. You're in pretty good shape. Nice. Actually, I think high key. I know that mid turret's really low, but at least they were able to get Masu somewhat back in the game. And like Quad being into the Ornn at this stage of the game was also quite good. Yeah, FlyQuest team fighting is good. I agree. I just think TL plays map significantly better. I just in how they play out 3 lanes. FlyQuest do overload lanes really well. They are good at that. I don't want to take that away from them. I just think that they take too much risk. But that's part of what makes them good, right? But I think there are a lot of waves that we've seen them drop that they just don't need to. I don't think so. I just think Blippo's really fucking good on Renekton. Anyway, how can we say it's a question mark? He's pretty much only been playing this champ. Okay. So, like, again, tops in. And Quid isn't going to go get this.
Like you said, Cubby.
Purple Turtles. NBG, thanks for the follow. I don't like Blippo's non-meta champs. The Volibear was bad. I like some of them. Set's bad. Set's shit right now. I'm bummed about that. I do like Set. So, I mean, Blippo's walking here. He feels like he has TP. Do we have to TP for this Herald? I don't think so. I mean, again, this is a scenario where, like, given where TL's at on the map here, guys, if they have push, mid, and top, we can answer this and go for something else afterwards, right? We can answer that and then, like, go for something else afterwards. I think that if you give Herald and you prioritize the bot side here, like, look at all these camps. I would actually, like, rather play for this right now as FlyQuest. I know that we're strong as FlyQuest, but I like their scaling a lot this game. I actually think they outscale. But was Cassante any good? No, I like his Renekton much better. I think his Cassante is a little bit underwhelming compared to some others in the league. It's not bad. He's just like not... He's just kind of a spectator. Or, I don't want to say spectator, but like it's whatever, you know? Yeah, I don't love this one. I know Quad goes sicko mode here. Or, no, that's later. I don't like this fight for FlyQuest. Like, I don't think they needed to take this. Like, look at the map state right now, right? Like, bots in. We have Busio reset, and then it gets hit. Why? We don't need to play for this. If we're going to have a reset... I mean, first off, our resets are really split as FlyQuest here. Yeah, I mean, Quad plays this area really well. Dude, Quad's got game. I'm really happy other people are saying that Quad's got game. I'm telling you, the Challengers players playing against Quad this last split were fucking terrified of him. Everyone wanted to play him, and everyone was like, he's way too fucking good. I'm really glad that he showed up on the LCS stage so that people could see how good he is. I know he's working his ass off at like learning English and being good. Yeah, I mean, again, I feel like we can just fix Quad's TP-less here, right? But like after, like TL's on a deploy here for the Herald. And we're kind of split as Masubusio. I feel like Inspired, like if we give Herald, we can actually cross map and collapse like with the Croc here, with these guys here, and play for this shit. And play for this. Like we can even bring Quad down and just power play it and trade. He's a really hard worker is what FlyQuest told me. And he his English is like, I sat in scrims with Fly C and his English was really serviceable. Like he was able to like explain like macro level concepts and ideas, you know? Like in and out of game, which was really valuable. And he really didn't have to translate much. Like it was pretty real time. All right, this is a good fight from TL. Again, I feel like this is like a decent spike for... Not a decent spike. I just don't think we can fight right now as FlyQuest. I don't know. I thought the map was bad. I respect Quad trying. Honestly, I think that Quad, if he ERs and then insta flashes like here, maybe there's a fight. Maybe not. Helped, I imagine, too. Yeah, I mean, he had sticky notes, like, on his PC for, like, important words. I know that. And, yeah, I mean, he was good. Like, he's a good player. And he knows the game really well. So, I'm happy for him. He was a really nice guy. He did an all-English interview, which, that takes balls, you know? I respect that. Did Ashe really do that much damage? Goddamn. Okay. No Ornalt, no Kallistar. Really, really nice from Masu and Whipple here. I mean, APA just didn't space this. It's here. And this is poor from APA. Like, he has Cloud Soul movement speed and Blippo does not. So if APA spaces this, it's actually doomed.
It could be great, but like you said, Cummy.
Mendolin 666. Thanks for the fall. Instead, it's Chain CC. What played? Well, I think that's an oops from APA, though, for sure. Really good alt angle from Inspired, too. Oh, Quid finds a spot. I think he will. He deserves it with this play. Okay. So this fight, again... we're sacking so much as FlyQuest to be here. Like, I'm so surprised that Quad just isn't on this wave. Especially just being a fucking Zeri, you know? I'm so surprised that Quad's just not on this wave. FlyQuest drops so many waves. But they win the fight. They win the fight. I think if APA doesn't do this, like, again, TL are just in such a better spot. All right, we'll play. Appreciate the TP from APA here, too. Yeah, just funnel yourself. I will say, like, how some of this game's gone. I haven't seen APA get as much of a solo, like, lead and solo game as I saw in regular season, which I think is good, because... Busio? I guess we're going for Yawn. We just guessed wrong. Well spaced by Yawn. Yeah, I mean, this Ornn is just... Ornn has been starved as fuck this game. This, yeah, there was a pretty decent Kalista Prio. I mean, Kalista Sun is a pretty strong combo. You're really oppressive early in split, and then Senna gets 2 items, and you get to fight forever, which Kalista loves. Stack up the pins. Yeah, Ornn is just starved. I feel like Unti maybe doesn't need to ult this. I know that he would have been stunned up by Blippo, but like maybe he can hold it. And also, if they focus on him, like at least APA is able to get some damage off. That's an idea, though. Still, like, I think TL, like, it's just not a great fight for them. Impact gets 1-tapped. Like this. Yes, Ornn is just behind. Now Quad's gonna start to take over. Rush is static on Zarya, but Quid rushes Bork. Might be game dependent or matchup dependent. Like, you just dominate the wave with this build, I will say. It's really good for funneling Zarya and flogging. And, like, Hurricane just is the item on this champ. Dude, there was a RFC Zarya, I'm sorry, enthralled in promos. That was not the way. We need the Hurricane, my friend. That item helps make Zarya so OP. Shiv probably better in the champs with good wave clear. Bork better in the tanks, yeah. I mean, you can go Bork this game, but I don't even think you need Bork. I just think you need Hurricane. Something here. Bippo's waiting to TP. I think they just spotted the Ornn. Yeah. Really nice Ornn horn. I mean, again, like with FlyQuest, I understand when they get Blippo on the flank. I just think that, like, they have to prep this. I know that they spot Ornn, but FlyQuest go too early. Like, Blippo is your Fed member this game. So, like, going for this is, I think, poor. And it lines up really well for Impact. Is able to impact the fight first. And, I mean, this combo is just massive. Center root hits 3. Ornn horn hits 3. Flashes need to be used to get out of the knockup in the combo, too. And it's just a melting. Just schmelting. Yeah, this was poor from FlyQuest. Again, like, they have a big lead. I think Blippo needs to be the one to use it. I'm fine with Blippo going for a flank. But we can also, like, you could TP Blippo bot right now and have him walk up and join. And then you can actually retreat with your vision to have something like here and meet up. And so you can link, right? Like, in this spot for FlyQuest, like, yes, they're forced out this direction. Actually... Okay, so they just forced Impact out, right? Like, again, like, I mean, Blippo's got to reset. He is going to reset. You're down. I don't like Masu firing the arrow there. You don't have Blippo. Again, he is your Fed member. And now it's like, if we want to link Blippo, like, I think, like, we can unironically hide Blippo if he TPs to the wave and then he goes this way, you know? And then, like, we can actually fog And now we put pressure on TL again, walking in. Because we can reasonably assume that impact base 2. And he hasn't TP'd yet. And because we have bot wave, I think that's one way that we can actually pressure this. That is a better solution for FlyQuest than what ended up being offered. Also, I think by walking... Yeah, like I mean, again, like here in theory, we could have Bwipo like here. And if Bwipo's hidden here, and he's already there, that's a much better fight. Instead, we're TPing behind him, yes, but we're late. And we're behind a wall. And we engage before you're there, so your Fed member's gone. I do think the Renekton's really, really strong this game. Yeah, I mean, like the Black Cleaver Renekton actually gets through frontline really, really well. You are what holds the frontline for the Zeri and the Ashe to actually do work. Wait, I need the TL fan cam. What's my boy Hatham doing? That's funny. This should be an emote. Hold on. Oh my god. I think it's gonna have to be cut, but this is a banger. Oh, that's kind of funny. All right. Good for spawn. Dude, Busio actually just gets shredded. It's alright. It's quad time. I mean, Busio does eat Sejalt, so like it looks bad, but at least that's Sejalt down, and they do stall out the Baron. I can't see the Baron HP. What's Baron HP at? Oh, shit. Observers? I want Baron HP? Nice route. I don't think Inspire needs the ult right here. I think they're trying to sync with Masu, though, so understandable. Yeah, really, honestly, really close from Masu. I do think that Masu should just fire this one, like... I mean, this is a gap, right? If I'm gonna, like, play Ashe, like, let's play with terrain a little bit. Even if we just hit a tank, you're still gonna get the long-ass stun. I don't think I'm being a hindsight Harry and saying, like, we can throw it a little bit better. Also, if we are gonna throw Ashe Arrow there, like, we can wait on Malkayar and see if they commit into us early. But that's hard. Ashe again, able to create space for quad. Really good space creation here. And no way to deal with Masu and quad. Again, like Sejuani ult, not up. And then Umsi kind of gets stuck by the Ashe slows. And by Inspired, who does die, but the WQ, the Q hits 3, it's really thick. And then just melts everyone. Again, like everyone's... like the I really appreciate Bwipo and Inspired buying space here. I actually think they play this very well. Like, that's high value. Quad hits a lot. He doesn't get stunned up. Inspired getting 3. Like, they actually set up really well for the guys here. Dude, Bwipo is the best Air X abuser. Every time, like, if you heard his comms in spring, all he talks about was fucking Sterex. And you know what? He's right. That item is so busted. Nice. Go FlyQuest. Um. All right, so FlyQuest, the blunders are gone now. I don't mind TL pushing there. I think it's okay. I mean, the big thing there for them, though, is, like, again, we don't have any armor pen yet, or any pen. Whereas, like, again, like, this Black Cleaver, I think, really doing work. Dude, Inspired has a Mikhail's, man. Holy shit. We are support Maokai. Oh, he has Knight's Vow and Blippo? That's funny. Interesting, actually. Usually it's just on quad. I will say this scenario, like, for FlyQuest, we aren't really playing sides here. Also, like, what happened with this Baron? Like, why do we get nothing off this Baron as FlyQuest? Hold on. I don't give a shit about that tower. Wait, this Baron was disgusting. I can't see who reset when. Hang on. Okay, so Blippa reset here. Okay, the boys reset. We pick up red buff for the boys. We base Blippo after getting mid. Mid was kind of free. Like, why? Why are we on all of our own jungle camps here? Okay, so we wasted a shit ton of time. We don't have any vision. What's Busio doing in this time? Okay, that vision line's poor. Like, the wards that Busio is dropping here, I just don't think are super useful. Like, why? And then, like, why? I again, like... Oh... These words don't mean shit. I mean, I think, like, right now, once Impact TP's here, okay? Our game plan is we're taking mid outer, which is a little bit desync, but it's fine. After that, we'll let TL kill the waves, and we're gonna reset. The play should be mid and bot. Play mid and bot. We don't have TPs. TL can force kind of hard. But at least, like, try and find a way to clean up this bot wave. It's like Blippo walking top and killing the Krugs here for me just, like, makes it's a waste of time. Like, why? We have Baron. Why are we killing Krugs? Again, like, Blippo could be, and if the wards from Busio are actually better, like, again, if that's the case, we're gonna drop mid outer. Our ward line needs to be, like, here-ish, okay, or here-ish, because if we have those wards, then we can actually play this wave. So we have to wait for this shit to come and... Oh, this is not a good Baron. Again, like, we don't have the wards. Like, TL killed the ward line, passed it, and now we're scared to actually hit this wave, which is warranted. It's like Sesh is fogged. Now, like, yeah. Oh, no. Like, all of our resets are so desynced. We're actually, like, TL's actually playing on FlyQuest's side of the map when FlyQuest has Baron and FlyQuest are up gold and have 3 dragons. This Baron was atrocious. I actually don't know what happened with this Baron. Wow. That was a disgusting Baron. Not in a good way. I think that Busio and like Inspire, the ward line was troll. Killing the Krugs was troll. All of our resets were split, which was troll. Like that. I really hope they talked about that this week. That was like one of the I've seen Blue Water, our 5th place team in NACL. I've seen them put together 10 times more quality Barons than that. All right, it doesn't matter though. Our top laner is 3 levels up on theirs, so it's fine. Good positioning here from Quad and Masu. Like they just aren't gonna be pressured. And that ult didn't find Quad. Good all from Busio. Alright, it's fine. We just win. We outscaled. Wow, that Baron was such filth. I can't. Okay, again, I actually really respect this from TL. I'm fine with this. I don't care. Oh no. Goodbye, Piggy. Guys, FlyQuest answers this play because they're like, let's just Unga Bunga as 5. Fuck side ends. We have both TPs up. Who cares? There's no way they can touch us as 5, which is true. That is true at this point, right? Just a bit salty at the Baron. I'm actually really salty at that Baron. That shit was gross. What? How can we not win this? Oh, Popo. If Popo takes a better angle here, they get yawn and the game's over. Yeah, the ward line was really bad. But also, like, all the recalls just being as split as they were also really bad. I mean, again, these are the reasons why I really feel like TL is just gonna win. I respect this TP. They're all low. They used some tools in the last fight. Fuck it. Alright, it's fine. It's a worthy attempt. Oh my god, Renekton's in a lane, not with the boys. Let's go. Get the wave in. Yes. Good job. Alright. Good job, FlyQuest. Yeah, this series was a banger, man. I got one more series to go. I'm gonna overlap with NACL for sure. I'm gonna get in trouble for that. That's fine. We have to send it today. I need to get these reviews done. I am attending LCS this weekend, by the way. So if anyone in the chat's gonna be there, please say hey. Always love crossing paths with putting names to IGNs, I guess, or faces. It's part of the fun of the event. Hey, FlyQuest at both side lanes in a really good spot. Let's go. Oh my god, phase rush? Quad hasn't pressed R yet, so it's kind of fine. Oh my god. Pentakill. This game started with should have banned Corki. All right. They banned Mordekaiser. They banned the 2 apps. Oh my god, we finally got a Renekton ban. And then we first picked Lilia. Okay, that's actually a really big change up. Really big change up here. Lilia ban dropped. We finally got rid of Blippo's Renekton. We're done with it. So we take away the 2 degenerate counters that we have to Cassante. And we return to the Lilia Cassante Corki setup. Into Ash Malachi. So a lot of control here for FlyQuest. And a lot of pick potential on Lilia, which I do like. Honestly, the thing I'd change here is this. I feel like we kind of struggle into keeping up with this. And we can't get outranged by this. I actually would have preferred a Zir in this scenario. Like, we used to go in a combo really well with this. Have a little bit more range and mobility. Or even like Orianna. Just like having Orianna to snap engage with this, I think is quite good. I'm fine. I know that there'd be a little bit of overdose on magic damage, but I don't love the Zeri here. I feel like I know Zeri and the Corki, like Zeri can scale, but yeah, and then I also don't love the not banning of the Rel. Rel's a good champ. I do think Jinban's good, but again, Jinban's kind of warranted because of this. So I do think we need to ban Jin. I do not like the Leona ban. I think the idea is that we don't want to play Leona and Lilia, which is fine, but I would actually rather like play Rel or deny Rel. Why does Jin need to be banned for Zeri? Just keep the range. Like with Jin, you can Zeri needs to play at her range in order to fight. With Jin, at least we'd be able to open up, kind of dictate fights on our own and play at range. And then make space for this, make space for this, make space for this. You aren't going to out DPS, but you can really control Ashe already. And then throwing Zeri into the mix, like who is going to be range gated. It's not bad. I do like Kong. I don't love Renata. I think Braum was unironically the answer. But Braum sucks in Lilia. I mean, I think it was Nautilus. Just not Braum here. I don't know. Can you give me an example of mid laner that doesn't apply to? Like Jin keeping people at bay? I mean, there are other like ways to... Part of it's that Jin pairs well with Corki, right? Like, Corki's going to bring enough damage where you don't need to have, like, the immense carry from this role. You can afford it with, especially, like, Corki, Lilia. I mean, this can be enough damage for your team. So it's something that more so, like, fits the comp. And it's not something that, like, applies to mids. I mean, that's the way that Jin plays, right? Like, you want to keep at range and keep at bay. Where Jin struggles is stuff like Akali, where you can't lock down Akali, and then you just get fucking one shot, right? Or like Silas. Silas able to take good ults, he can just overwhelm you. Yeah, all good. Yeah, of course. I mean, if you guys are in chat and you want to ask questions, go for it. Challenges me. I'm not always right, but I at least get to talk through my ideas. Yeah, I think like Zeri, true. Thank you, Doc. I mean, that's coming from Dr. Professor Sergeant Mr. J, guys. The most authority in the chat. Look at those titles. I mean, I do think that Zeri kind of pits us into a little bit more of a one-dimensional comp. And if we go Orianna, it actually kind of fits the identity of this, right? Or Zeri kind of fits the identity of like, hey, we're just going to control. It would be really low damage, though. Yeah, that's actually, I mean, we would be kind of low damage. But again, like, the build and Inspire went last game, like, I think this would be similar. I don't know. I would like to switch things up, though, for FlyQuest. Also, Kaisa really breaks his comp. Kaisa really fucks his comp. I really like Kaisa this game, and then we're going to lane swap with Kaisa Kasante, which is lit. Really, really good scenario for TL. Really good scenario for TL. Yeah, they kind of did. That's part of, like, what you want to do, though, with, like, where... I mean, again, I think that if you're going to play Kasante and Renekton, you should be lane swapping. Or else, like, Renekton just does get the proxy and gets ahead. Whereas Kasante in the lane swap scenario, much more effective. Renekton is not a champion until level 3. Oh, hold on. Actually, I want to... should actually watch level 1, given there's a swap. TL mind game. Which word? This word? Yeah, I mean, it's pinged out. Kaisa? Yeah. Yeah, I think Monster's kind of trolling standing here. I think that's a little bit troll. I mean, you give away the fact that, like, the swap's coming in. They do get quad early. Like, Umti's able to start on the weak side. It's really bad. And quad loses flash. This is just really, really well done. This is just really well done from TL. Yeah, we actually just got fucked. Like, I do not know how FlyQuest, like, didn't really see this one coming. Like, their game is just so over. Again, like, looking at the lanes, do you really want to play Kaisa into Ashe Renata? Never in my fucking life do I want that lane. Never in my life do I want that lane. And Kaisa's just in a lane alone. Yeah, unironically, this game's chalked. By the way, that's a freeze up top for the Kaisa. So Kaisa is just going to be light years ahead. Corki TP's bot. Let's see how we respond from there. APA gets a thickie. Mid's getting in. Again, top lane's still frozen during this entire time, guys. So, like, Blippo's to TP up and break it, and he's fucked. I think the answer, like, we don't have the info, but I think the better words from FlyQuest being dropped level 1 to try and scout this. Biggest of which is actually this warding this pixel brush is really big. Because you can try and spot, like, if jungler is rotating up. They spot where Umti starts. They kind of lose track of Umti, but, like, again, unironically, I think Blippo... I think this is kind of fine, but, like, Blippo's just losing HP. I think Blippo is able to actually get up and get the top wave, but he shows mid and shows walking down, right? Where does jungle usually start? It depends. I mean, Umti's starting on the side that's not his and gets everything for free, which is terrible for FlyQuest. So, like, that should never be able to happen, right? Especially with Ashe level 1. Like, how... Okay, this is actually... This is... How can Lilia start this with Ashe level 1? And then we give mid, and then core ganks. And then top lane gets fucked. Like, it's actually just the most ridiculous start. And, like, Blippo's no flash, so we can't even, like, go catch XP up top. And then this wave gets frozen, and Kai'Sa just gets everything for free. Yeah, Nuke Duck just, like... After the interview, probably just, like, shook Spawn's hand and was like, GG, nice series, you know? Now we're going back to a frozen lane. And Kai'Sa has a level on us. Oh my god, it's more than a level. Look at the wave. Also, while this is going on, Inspire was down bot. Guess what? Inspired's Raptors. He started Raps, so, like, Lilia just gets a full clear and gets to deny the fucking respawn Raps. While Inspired's still clearing out his level 1 camp, so Lilia gets a head off this in the long haul. And then, on top of things get even weirder. So, of course, Impact. He's going to base out of this. And then TP mid. Oh, no, he just TP's mid. He just wants the wave. Like, he does get that wave. So, again, like, everyone on TL's ahead. I look at the... Okay, so Blippo's even on XP, but his lane sucks. APA is down in XP to quad. But APA is preserving his HP bar pretty well. And then Blippo gets first blooded because he's down flash. Core JJ just flash W'd. And goodbye. He had no clone. And the wave is still frozen. And they base on the frozen wave. That's criminal. Didn't TL refuse to swap earlier in the series? Yeah, this is the first swap they had. And this is just ridiculous, man. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a disaster. Like, Wukong needs resources too. Again, if you get starved out as Cassante versus starved out as Wukong, infinitely more useful as Cassante. Dude, APA got personal with that one. Blippo talking about all the game 5s in the promo, or all the finals in the promo, and... Yeah, I mean, like, you're just Cassante. Oops. MC... Alright. I mean, he's still no TP and still getting starved out, so it's not the best, but it's not terrible. MT's game is still really good. And guess what? Kai'Sa's game is even better. And we can't force Impact off. We're even levels. Freebie. That's pretty sexy from Yawn. He made that one look easy. Both these guys really good Kai'Sa players too. I can't see the fucking swap because the replay, by the way. So I don't exactly see how this one worked out. Impact does have TP coming up. Oh, APA went top. And then they drop. Dude, fuck these replays, man. I don't want to see a replay of this. I want to see how teams are swapping. So we're deploying in a bot lane right now. APA kills that wave, and then he's going to walk top to catch. Yeah, they overload bot out of base. And then they baited in. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, Masu's way behind where Yawn's at in terms of items, just because of the base. So that's really nice window from TL. And then we base, very disciplined. APA got that top wave in, then base. So, like, Cassante just gets the vast majority of this wave again. It's all being done on cannon waves. Holy shit, it's too good. World's patch gonna kill lane swaps? No. Lane swaps are going to exist. It's just going to be you don't take as many plates. No one gets as many plates, by the way, with the changes. You can still kill them and get ahead and abuse shit like, you know, bad level 1 champs and stuff like that. Ooh, Impact going bombies this game. Interesting, actually. What did lane swap start up this season? I mean, Kelsey Moser actually did the best thing about that. I mean, part of it was grubs, but honestly, they just nerfed turrets a lot. No, it wasn't on Making the Rounds, but it was on her channel. If you go to turret patch history, you can see that there were like throughout like the history, like there were like 3 or 4 nerfs to turrets. And then by nerfing plate gold as well, like those swaps are just less expensive. So like trading down 250 gold to actually get your bot lane full XP and starve out an enemy top laner, that's a lot better than trading down like 320 gold, you know? When it was 160. All right, Quad's able to get out. But again, 6 grubs taken by TL. They got the first dragon. And this game is still doomed. The big thing here is that the W misses from Yawn. So Quad stepping up there actually kind of caught Yawn off guard, just missed it. I think Yawn, like when I play Kaisa and I want to go for the WR, I like picking just like one side to guarantee it. The fact that he picked, I mean, Quad did move, but I think he went like right on top. I like being like a little bit distanced. I know these guys are pros, but at least like if I want a WR like or RW, like, I want to pick like right here. At least I keep the fight in front of me and like he doesn't. I guess by doing that he cuts off Quad's escape, but you're still Zeri, and yeah, Quad skates out. Just missed. If that W hits, it's a kill. So, oopsie. Those top lane seasons, the Shy on IG swapping was impossible or just unexplored? It was pretty impossible. I mean, I don't mind lane swaps. I think that lane swaps should be viable in like 10% of games. Or you should be able to build strats around lane swaps. I think that they're a wee bit too good. I don't think the patch changes will like... I think the patch changes will still keep them existent. I like them. I actually don't get the hate. Your top laner's behind at 14. That is pretty funny. I mean, I don't know how Blippo got back in this game, actually. It's something interesting to look at, for being honest. Go back in time. This is what Blippo got. So he gets a couple freebies mid. Actually, why does he get these freebies mid? Oh, it's because of the bot play? That's worth. I guess they just put him into Corki. So maybe TL needs to get out of this scenario. Can TL get out of this scenario? Not really. Like, Zeri just perma-shoves into Cassante. Okay. I mean, maybe there's like an angle to actually send APA up. Like, we're gonna try here. Yeah. Like, yeah. Okay, this is nice for taking grubs. And then Impact's gonna TP bot. Okay. Yeah, then we get the Corki into Cassante. Or Corki into the Wukong again. Which, I mean, at least Blippo was able to take shit. Wukong passive, always really nice. Do you like lane swaps pan out? I mean, I think it's interesting. I just don't think that, like, I mean, people just want to watch what they play. I don't like that. I like seeing the game put at the highest level and, like, how you can bend and break it. I think it's way more interesting. If lane swaps are a part of that, lane swaps are a part of that. Let it be. I think it's cool. Speaking of breaking the game, though, it is going to be Yawn that's going to break this game. Yawn's fed his balls. And guess what? We're playing Kaisa, so there's no slowing down. Sunfire quite nice for impact in this matchup because like Wukong scales off armor but not magic resist, so I think that damage like maybe is significant in this one. I'm not exactly sure. Usually we see the Casantes go Iceborne, especially after the Q no longer snowing on ult. Or like they fucked with the Q. Yeah, they fucked with the Q slow. Yeah, it's a trade. I mean, not bad for FlyQuest, all things considered. I appreciate FlyQuest being disciplined. Like, they don't check the top rush, and they don't overextend in the vision that they don't control. It's good control here from TL. Also, they get the pick on MT, which is always big. So you play into Lilia. Nice. This is really good from TL. I mean, again, getting out of the replay of this, like, just watching how TL play out these lanes is so good. Really abusing the shift Kaisa. Cassandra gets this wave in, and then the shift is really nice. Yeah, send Cassandra mid, send Kaisa bot. Force calling off. Kaisa ult spot. It's fine. We don't have top outer anymore, so it's just trade. Really good. Prime time. And FlyQuest are fighting for everything. Camps aren't throws anymore. Yawn is so big this game. Yawn's level 12. Yeah, they're completely jailed. Can't fight their way out. It's just not in range for the handshake. Yeah, so just completely lose bot side quadrant. That hurts. That hurts. So they don't want to fight the Drake. I mean, it is Ocean. Doesn't really matter. It's just going to set up around... It's going to set up around Baron, but TL's only sending him to, and it's all they need. So yeah, really nice. Ooh. Nice. Good fun. I mean, APA went for blue, and he got sapped. Nice. Alright, still fine, though. Oh my god, Maokai just melted. Tank this game, honestly? No, I think they do need some damage. If he goes tank, they just get shredded by Kaisa, Corki, Lilia. I actually think he need damage. I don't like the Cleaver that much on the Kong, by the way. I actually want Sterax this game. I think Cleaver's a bit overkill on Kong. Your Q is Armor Shred. Lucy doesn't find the handshake. Good try. Yeah, good poke from APA here. Forced off. Whippo. Too far up. Doesn't have ult. That's Baron. That hurts. I mean, a decent idea, but just a better disengage. Busio's behind. I don't know why Busio was behind, actually. I kind of want to see this again. Busio bids for wards. I guess we kind of need that with Baron, so just kind of awkward timer. Yeah, nice disengage from MT. They just ate the fucking Maokai. So MT being up 2 levels, really nice at this point. MT had a nice series. I thought UMT was really big in a couple, like 2 of TL's wins. I didn't think Impact was player of the series at all. I don't know who got player of the series this time around. I unironically think it's UMT. That's doesn't take away from Inspired. I just thought MT played really well. Core? The fuck? What has Core done this series? Besides, like, exist as Senna. Hey, Utu is huge this game. Good pick on APM. Alright, so get Drake, whatever. Yeah, there's I don't know. I just think that they don't. Umti's not. He's a supported player and he doesn't play perfect, and I feel like there is a bias against him for that. Like, I mean, his Maokai was like the Maokai games he had were like game 1. I thought he pissed on FlyQuest. The Sejuani game wasn't great, but that's it. I thought he was pretty solid for the rest of the series. He had like 1 bad take. Like going on to fucking what, Renekton? That I can remember. Yeah, they're making sure they win this one. They got good scaling. I mean, they have Kaisa. Look at Kaisa items, man. Holy shite. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to take. I don't think Inspired played terribly or anything. He had some really good hovers, but I thought UMC was like really, really good in this series. I thought Inspired gapped him in game 4 pretty badly. And besides that, like, I don't like the matchup that Inspired was playing. But I feel like UMT did perform really well. I don't like Amumu to Maokai. I understand the Amumu, but... Alright, I mean, they get some decent damage down on the impact here. Yep. GG's. I mean, honestly, not a terrible look for FlyQuest. I'll be real. I mean, I still think that TL plays maps so much better than FlyQuest. I mean, I do appreciate some of the looks that FlyQuest has, but TL is just so much better at playing out 3 lanes, and I really favor them going into the finals for that. Good game. All right, good game, good series. Congrats to TL, guys. Well deserved for them. Really, really nice to get to play on stage again. We'll see them this weekend. Close series. Shout out to FlyQuest. I mean, I appreciate that the community thinks that this series is close. It was. I just think the TL, like with their play, they have things that I can't see FlyQuest beating them. I still give TL. I think I said on what Hotline League 70 or 75% chance. So yeah. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. If you guys are on YouTube, feel free to drop a like, comment, and or a sub if you guys enjoyed this content. Follow me everywhere on Cubby XX.